Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm bringing you another episode in the series of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Series. In this episode, we're going to be racing at New Hampshire. We're going to be 21 laps. Obviously, if you guys saw last video, I got frustrated at the end. But hopefully it doesn't happen again. And also, when you guys are going to be watching this, I'm going to be posting this on Easter Sunday. So happy Easter for everyone. Hope you all have a great day. I know I will. This is going to be filmed on the Saturday. This is filmed on the Saturday before Easter because I'm going to be spending Easter with my family. But if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to hit that like button so you know that I know that you guys are liking the series and want to see more. And make sure to subscribe turn those notifications on just so you guys can know whenever I post. Also about posting, I'm gonna be on April 16th. The MLB The Show 21 comes out, and I will be doing a series on that. I just confirmed that right now. I'm gonna be doing a series on it as soon as it comes out, so be ready for that too. But actually about this game, so here's like the playoff things going into this race at New Hampshire. We are racing at New Hampshire. So the top four: Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski are all tied with 3. So it just matters about points. And then sitting at 4th place is Kyle Busch with 2 wins, just well above everyone else, including myself. All of us only have 1 win, and there's 2 spots left for people without a win. We are currently in this 22nd race out of 26 of the regular season, so these points and wins are really going to start to matter for us people who only have 1 win or don't have any. And then obviously the playoffs are going to start soon. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into this video right now. We are racing at New Hampshire, as you see in the background. And you will see when I get into the actual race, you'll see it a little bit better. But this is kind of an Easter theme, that kind of those those Easter kind of light shade colors. Kind of mix it up a little bit because it's the Easter. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at the track. Alright, guys, so we had a really good practice. As you see my practices, and it feels like continuously as I'm getting like the groove of these tracks, I do a lot more laps in practice than I did at the beginning of this series. I do a lot more practice laps before the qualifying. And later, and or I guess I should say more recently, my practice laps have actually been getting better than my qualifying, which is a good sign. It's actually really good because my qualifying is like a couple a couple tenths of a millisecond off from tying my actual practice lap, but that's really good because practice I have so many laps, to get that down. In qualifying, I have 1 lap to try to get my best. See where I'm going to start, and I'm starting 11th. That's I don't know if that's my best or one of the best qualifying starts I've had. I don't really know. But I can tell you who got the pole. It was Kyle Busch. He had a monster time. He was like, it was like 30.0 something. It was like 30. No, it was like 30.8 something. Like, it was really good. Like, you can see my time, and that was 11th. So that means that's really good. And you can obviously imagine Kyle Busch's like his time and how fast he was zooming, so obviously our goal position is 15th for this race, because our incentive contract, and we don't have any breathing room at all. We have to finish in the top 15 for this race and next race if we want a big payday. It's not really the end of the world if we don't get this, but it would sure help out a lot for our building in the future of the playoffs. It would really shape out for them. But let's go see how this Easter-themed Ally number 13 Ford Mustang does at New Hampshire. Alright, guys, so we're here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Stories of the race: Timmy Hill driving the 66 car. Timmy Hill is having a stellar weekend. His car is really fast. Kyle Busch driving the 18 car. My favorite driver personally. He won the pole, as I already mentioned. And Joey Gay starting the 51. He had to give up his spot. So this episode is going to be a little bit different. Mainly because I'm not actually talking while I'm in the race. This is already pre-recorded. I decided to change it up. This is actually pre-recorded gameplay. I already recorded this. And now I'm just going to be talking over what happened because, so I can actually be focused on what's happening in the race and I can sidetrack, all that. So we did start 11th, starting next to Jimmy Johnson. And then like one thing you'll see in this race as we go on is that in the straightaways that we're about to come up on, I'm absolutely slow, and that's because, on straightaways, when it's just matter about the car's speed, obviously, I'm starting a brand new team with, brand new engines and all that stuff, so they're not going to be as great. The equipment's not great. It sucks, but, that's that. So as you guys see, we're kind of losing ground on the straightaways. It just matters about blocking and getting in the right places for drafts and stuff. But if you guys do notice on the corners, I'm really, dive bombing and, doing all that good stuff. So as you'll see, mainly throughout this race, is that Kyle Busch will like dominate a lot of this race. We always get close to him on the turns, and then we always separate on the straightaways. As you can see right now, he just gets away from me. He had a really fast car this whole weekend, so it's tough to see, but I'll try to get. I guess I will get through this. But as the time I'm recording this, editing this, and everything, it's actually the Saturday before Easter, so tomorrow is going to be Easter. But I will post this video on Easter, so I guess happy Easter, everyone. So I hope you guys are having amazing Easter so far, and spending lots of time with your family. I know I probably will be. Leave a comment about what your favorite part of Easter is if you're watching right now. So yeah. But what I did with the scheme is I basically just did the kind of the same palette of colors. I did the purple and yellow and then the white, to go with the allied colors. I mean, obviously you see the pattern like the stripes and all that. I can't change that. The only things that I can change is the color of the car and the font of the numbers, the actual number, and the color of the number and the outline of it. I can't really, because they assigned me a car to this team. I wish I would have been able to choose like the actual manufacturer, because I would have probably gone with Toyota. But this Ford's been for the most part treating me right throughout this whole season. Lately we haven't been having the good strides, but it feels good. This car does feel good in this race right now, and will continue to feel good, really good actually, throughout the remainder of this race. But if you guys can see in that rearview mirror, and I will continue to look back throughout this race, Denny Hamlin is right on our tail, or not right now, but he will be on our tail for about like 90% of this race, because he's just I don't know, he's like he's like he's in first place right now in like playoff points and what's going on and whatnot. But yeah, anyways, if you guys heard in the intro, I have some big news about the channel. A new series is coming. It's coming soon. It's coming real soon. It's actually the MLB The Show 21 Career Mode series. I will be doing that series. I'm really excited for the game. I probably would give you guys more content based around that game. And I probably would have more series on this channel, more videos on this channel. If I did have a next gen, I will be giving you guys an update after I talk about this MLB The Show 21. But yeah, the MLB The Show 21, it will be coming. It's gonna be. I have high hopes for this game. All the other MLB The Shows that I played are really good, and they're just really I don't even know what to say about it. They're just really good. The career mode has always been it's always satisfied me. So. We'll go see if this one can be even better than the last ones. But actually, right quick, you saw in that mirror, if you look on when we were going down that straightaway, Denny's really he's on my tail, he's almost touching me when I'm on the straightaways. But when I'm going to the turns, I just dive bomb to those turns, and I just I get a lot of ground on him and Kyle when I go into the turns. But going into the straightaways, not so lucky. So about MLB The Show 21, there will be a lot of parts, because I'm thinking about maybe doing an episode every single series, because you do have series in baseball. There'll be a couple games where you face one team for a week, and then the next week it'll be a couple games. Stuff like that. And then most of the time, I will be doing some series and a lot of games, not on camera, but just so I can produce less episodes, so it doesn't get boring. So yeah, I hope you guys are really excited for that. Make sure if you want to see that series, make sure to subscribe with the notifications on. Because I will be getting that game when it comes out, and I will be posting consistently on that series and continue to post consistently on my NASCAR series. Um, so update while I'm in the race. Me and Denny are kind of still battling it out. As you can see up there, my savior of this race is actually coming in right now. It is the lap cars. That's actually how we got our first win of this career mode series. It'll probably take a couple laps for the actual, lap cars to actually do anything. Kyle and Denny have to get around them, and they probably will for the first couple ones, but
all clear.
they probably won't, later on. So that's the biggest reason why I win some races, because they're usually kind of like on short kind of speedways or just short tracks, and lap cars get the best of the leaders, and then I come up there, and yeah. But what you will see with the lap cars is that I do make contact with them a lot, which I was really paranoid about. I was so paranoid about, because if you guys remember our Bristol episode, I was in the lead for like the whole race, and then I lightly tapped the back of a car, and then it DNF'd me. It means, I was wrecked out of the race, even though I had literally no damage in my car. I'm kind of still salty about that, because I would have 3 wins and all that. So, but as you see, Kyle's getting caught up in some lap traffic, and Denny here, he's still not giving me any breaks. And as we were coming up on Kyle Busch, he's in first place. I kind of nudge him. I lightly tap him. You guys saw that. I barely even tapped him. What I mean is, oh yeah, I kind of nudged him against the wall, but I lightly tap him. Like kind of lightly tap him. Because why I'm saying that, because later on in this episode, you will see when we go back to when I back to do my outro, the social media thing comes with to say what drivers are saying to me after the race, and about my relationship status with all the drivers. And he says that I took him out of the race, which I didn't. You guys saw that I lightly tapped him. Taking him out of the race would mean like spinning him out, or dumping him, or dive bombing him, moving him into the wall, shoving him in the wall. What I did was I lightly tapped him. The first time I lightly tapped him is because I couldn't stop my car. I mean, you guys saw that I was sliding up the track. I couldn't stop myself. I didn't want to. Obviously, he's my favorite driver, so I didn't mean to do that. And then on the second one, I was already moving to the wall to get that side draft, and I didn't really see him there. I did, but I thought he was in the corner to where I wouldn't be able to hit him. But I made that mistake, and I quickly, got off of him. But yeah. So we're coming up on about 5 laps to go here in this race at New Hampshire. I'm currently first out of 40, and I'm starting to lose these leaders. I'm starting to lose Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin. As I'm starting to gain some traction on them, because obviously the lap cars are slowing them down. Now, what I was literally praying for at this point was no caution, because you already guys saw at the start of this one. If there wasn't any lap traffic and we restarted right now, and I was in first, you guys saw that start that Kyle Busch had. How he led all those laps, just dominating in front of me. Like, I could not catch him if I even tried. If there was no lap traffic, I would probably be still in second. I don't think I would have, led up to Denny. But yeah, so the whole time, bro, I was like praying, like, oh my gosh, no caution, please, no caution, because I know I wouldn't have won if there was a caution. So coming up with 3 laps to go. And if you guys know, I did I think it was Richmond. I think it was Richmond. I actually got the win there because of lap traffic. And then there was a caution that came out, and I had to restart with Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch. It's kind of the same situation. They were both got great starts. They both dominated until lap traffic. So, I was nervous. Oh gosh, what is the same scenario? But in this track, I don't think I'd be able to catch Kyle Busch. Obviously, Kurt Busch is in this scenario. So 2 laps to go. All I had to do was make it through this one. All I had to do was make it through this lap, because coming to that, after this lap is the white flag, and if there's a caution, then that means the race is automatically over, and if I'm still in first place, I would win. So all I had to do was make it through this lap. This is all I had to do. So I'm coming up on 26, Tyler Reddick. So I'm lap 26 through 40th so far. And now we are coming to that white flag as the race will really end, because if there's a caution, you know, the race is over. And if I cross the finish line, obviously it's the last lap. So you know, all I do is just kind of just beat Kyle here. I mean, that's all I really did do. If there was a caution, you know, once I got to this turn, I was like, okay, this is over. You know, there's no way I wreck out. There's no way I spin out. So, it's really, you know, it's really over. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this Easter-themed Ford Mustang to the win. I will win at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I will get first place right behind Eric Amarola and the lap cars. So, you know, you can see my Easter-themed car going to do these burnouts. It feels amazing to finally, you know, win another one after that. You know, the winless drought. You know, getting those 20th places really got to me. You know, so I'm almost locked in, you know, because there's gonna be a lot of, because I think there's like 15 or 14 drivers that have one win. So you know, or not 15 drivers that at least have one win, and there's, you know, there's a lot of people that just have one win, which I'm safe for right now. So I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm most definitely, I just clinched the playoffs right here. This is, so, you know, this celebration, I just clinched the playoffs. Now I'm actually gonna go right now back to Kellum when I was actually in the race. So, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to stay for the outro, for all that good stuff. Whew, okay, so we got the win. Wow, our second win of the season. Alright, okay, so let's look at the race results. So, first off, I mean, you already know, your boy, let's go. We edged out Kyle Busch, we got the dub. And Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, he, like, you guys saw in those clips, bro, he was, dude, he was right behind me the whole time. Except, you know, when we got those lap cars, and then, you know, a couple lap cars, we had to make a couple laps for those lap cars to start, like, making impact on first or second and third, when they became second and third. But woo, I mean that was intense. So is there anyone? Yeah, so we made it up here. We started next to Jimmy Johnson. I want to know where he finished. Oh, he finished 24th. Ooh, okay. So I ended up lapping Tyler Reddick all the way through 40th. So about 26th through 40th I lapped. So that's cool. So now, me and Kyle Busch are the only two people with 2 wins, and then Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski are the only drivers with 3 wins. So now, right now, it's just between me and Kyle Busch on points, and if it was between points, then you know, he's edging me out right now. Let's look at this race earnings. So finish first, we got the maximum payout you can get from this race if you finish first, which is $284,000. Our sponsor payout gave us $57,000. Our merchandise payout gave us $64,000. So, you know, our merch payout, not only in this race, but in the next couple races, since we just got a win, we have 2 wins. You know, our merch payout is gonna increase significantly after this win. So in total, the amount of money that we earned from just racing at this racetrack was around $400,000. So that's always good. Point standings, it doesn't matter till playoffs. So there we are in our victory lane at the Foxwood Resort Casino, 301 at New Hampshire Raceway. Or I guess it's just a motor speedway since they call it that. Man, let me tell you what, it felt, this race car, bro, it felt so nice. Like, it really did. This, like, you know, Easter themed Ally Ford Mustang, you know, it felt really good, dude. And it's sad that I'm only gonna get to run this one time, bro. This car was so good. It was really something special, you know. I don't know what it was about today, but it just felt special. I don't know, it just felt really fast. As you see, me and my team, my crew, are celebrating next to this awesome trophy, and I'm celebrating on this incredible car. I cannot tell you guys how good this car really was, bro. But okay, so fastest lap was Denny Hamlin, which I agree with. I mean, he was on our tail the whole race. Most laps led was Kyle Busch. We almost beat him in that category, but man. On the move, Daniel Suarez started 30th, finished 13th, so really good for him, really good for his points. Tough break, Ryan Preece started 16th and finished 36th. Yeah, I think I saw him drop there a couple of times. Alright, guys. So we finished first, obviously. Money, I guess we got a little bonus. So we got $412,000. Or plus $412,000. Fans, we got plus 49,000 fans. So our total fans is 860. Is around 860,000 fans, and our total money is around $1 million. We got smooth driving, except for a couple bumps. You know, we'll see if we see that on social media. I know we're gonna get some social media for some wins. Nice one. Winning the race in NASCAR Cup Series is no small feat, especially with that car. That's what I'm saying, bro. My car is so like bad. So that's gonna be. Oh no, my driver, my favorite driver, Kyle Busch. He's mad that I edged him out. Dude, I didn't even mean to run into him on that one. Cause whenever I get off the turns, you know, my car just slides with the track, that's what it's supposed to do. It's just nobody else's car did that. That's just how I race when I come out of the turns. It wasn't aggressive, wasn't anything. That's just how my car works, and that's how I do it. It's my driving style. So there's nothing that I could do there because he was getting blocked off by the lap cars. They were all around him, so there's nothing I really could do. So that's how it's going to be, Kellen Biffle. You can't win on your own, so you took me out. Watch your back. Okay, first of all, oh, we're kind. Okay, first of all, okay, I didn't take you out. I nudged you a little bit. I was going to take the lead anyways. I was trying to nudge you so you could like stir up some things, and maybe the lap cars would separate from you because that's what they're supposed to do, and they could block Denny Hamlin. Well, I guess what the real reasoning was is I didn't have any control of my car when I was going around that turn. I just got so jittery for taking the lead. So I'm sorry, Kyle. I didn't take you out though. That's kind of an over exaggeration though. All right. So let's see what race we have next week. I forgot which one we have next episode. So a week has gone by, and we're going to be racing on Michigan, which is the same exact thing as Kentucky. It's the same exact track, except, you know, they're located in, you know, 2 different states. Hopefully I can run good there, but we'll see in the next episode. But in this race, we got we got our second out of 3 top 15s within 5 races. So I have to get a top 15 in this Michigan race if I want to get a big $249,000. Well, I guess it's not that big of a payday, but it is still, I guess it's still a relatively big payday. So yeah, but let's go straight to this. So playoffs. So this is the playoff standings right now. So Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski are all tied for third. So, you know, the tiebreaker is points, which sucks for me because Kyle is the only 2 drivers that have 2 wins is me and Kyle Busch. So the tiebreaker would be points. He has 690, and I only have 526. So he is way up there. He has so much more points than me. Like, it's unbelievable. So I'm just going to keep on fighting. I'm not too worried about this yet because we're not even in the playoffs yet, let alone not even the round of 16, round of 12, round of 8, round of, you know, final 4. Oh, but I see Needs points, Eric Almirola. Did someone sneak in there? Oh, yep. Okay, so at the bottom was Eric Almirola. Now, if you have 0 wins, everyone else that's not in the top 16 right now, all that matters is points. And William Byron just took the 16th spot from Eric Almirola so far. Let's see if Eric Almirola can come up with something to get that win, or not get that win, but well, I guess yeah, he does need a win. So I knew he wasn't gonna be in the 16th spot anymore because if you guys saw that at the very end when I was crossing the finish line, the guy who I was actually trying to lap was actually Eric Almirola, so he was far back there. I don't think I ended up lapping him. But, because I said I lapped 26 through 40, and Tyler Reddick was 26, so I think Eric Almirola finished 25th in that race, so, yeah, not really good look for him, but, yeah, so, is that about it? I think that's all I have for you. Oh, did somebody become my friend? I probably wouldn't be able to tell anyways. I think, did Bubba become my friend now, or was he always my friend? I really can't. I really can't tell. I got so many friends that I can't even tell, bro. Um. Oh yeah, I did kind of edge out Bobby Carter. I kind of almost took him out. I don't know why he's not mad at me, but the only people that don't have an opinion on me are Jimmy Johnson, Ty Dillon, Joe Neiman, or John Hunter Nemechek, and David Reagan. So we'll hopefully get the good stats from those guys. So now here are our stats. In 22 races, we have 2 wins, 7 top 5s, 12 top 10s. That's a better statistic than an average NASCAR whole career. So I mean, I'm pretty happy on that. But without further ado, I'm gonna sign off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite part was about this video. Let me know your thoughts on the car and how it ran and what I did. Without further ado, though, happy Easter Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great time, and I hope after this video or before this video you would have hung out with your family and had a good, relaxing Easter, if that's what you believe in. So, without further ado, I'm going to sign off here. I hope you guys like this video and subscribe and turn on those notifications so you can actually get more posts when I upload. I'll see you guys at Michigan for the Consumers Energy 400 at Michigan Speedway. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next episode.